Hello guys, my name is Abdullah and I'm gonna present the financial statement for our project. Before launching a business, it's important to identify the level of the risks in the market. The competitor analysis indicates that there are many competitors who are providing childcare service in this area. Therefore, in order to become successful and grabbing the significant amount of the market share, our Sleepy Time Night Care have the differentiate itself from the rest of the competitors. And the types of the risk involved: maintain a daycare center is important to ensure clients and hygiene. Maintaining parents' trust. We will provide time-to-time training to the employees for protection. Liability. Taking insurance policy to reduce the liability risk. Risk mitigation strategy. The Kentucky state regulation will help the employees to work according to the regulation and follow the standards set by the authorities. Effective communication. Effective communication would also help to addressing the child as well. And the last one, provide training to employees. The trained staff will have the capability to maintain the risk accurately. And the capital structure of the business. For our business, we are planning to raise the capital through competition of equity and debit in equal proportion. So we have the capital structure of 38% equity and 68% debit. We are three partners and each will contribute $80,000 as equity, remaining $525,000. We are arranged in the form of a loan from our bank. Loan will be repaid in equal monthly statement of 20 years of the rate of 5.75% interest in 20 years and repaid in monthly installments. The startup cost. We are planning to start a night care at a large scale, so our cost will be higher in the end. For starting business, we need building, furniture, kitchen equipment, and toys and other accessories. As a building is considered, we are buy a building that it costs us like $425,000. But in building, we need to do like improve for it according to our requirements, which will cost us estimate amount of $1,000, and the furniture will cost us around $15,000, and the kitchen equipment will cost us like $10,000, and the toys and other accessories is expected to cost $15,000. The legal expense is expected to be $10,000. Related to startup, promotional expense before and after startup is expected to be $30,000. So in total, we are required $740,000 to starting our business. Exception. With increase the number of the working parents and flexible working hours and the growing trend of the working in different shift timing, we are expecting to get a good response. During the first year of the operation, we are expecting 100 child in our night care. Our fees will be based on the age of the child and hours of the service used. We will charge $150 per a week for the full time and $110 per a week for the part time. Any access beyond 12 hours are chargeable at $15 per hour. But for the sake of simplicity, we are averaging is at $500 per month per child during the first year and increase 10% from second year onwards. This data of number of child are estimated revenue is based on a survey done by us of the extension daycare provided on the locality. Income statement. There are two types of expense involved in business: capital and revenue. Capital expenditure is required mainly at the time of the starting, while revenue, natural expense are required to incur the operation purpose. For operation purpose, we need to incur two main expenses: food supply and salary of the staff. Cost of the food supply is expected to be $15 per month per child. Provided and the child ratio in Kentucky varies based on the age of the children, but we are taking it on average on staff for every 10 child. So we are employee staff of the 10, and we will pay on average $7.25 per hour for each staff members. On the average, each staff member will work for $37.15 hours in a week. So the total annual expense of the payroll for each employee will be $14.137 and 15 cents, and the total amount for each 10 employees will be $141.3075. To cover our risk, we will take a property insurance policy which will cost us like $6,000 per month. Other expenses like utilities, satisfaction expenses, regarding training expense, ad expense, taxes, and miscellaneous expense will cost us like $6,000 per month. And the balance sheet rate of the depreciation on the furniture and kitchen equipment will be 10% annually with the straight line method. No depreciation on toys and building will be depreciated by 4% annually. And for the cash flow statement, for loan, we are contact the local bank of our area, and by working on the feasibility of the project, we are assured that the bank will provide us required loan of $525. This loan, along with the amount of contributed by the owners, will be utilized for the purpose of meeting until setup expenses and operation expenses. For the first 3 years of the operation, owners will not withdraw any amount from the business, and the profit will be remaining in the business in the form of retained earnings. We are planning to expense in the fourth and the fifth years, and the amount will be invested in expansion. And finally, with the return of the investment, as you can see, the formula, net income and investment. The return on business is one of the important measures of analyzing profitability of the business. We have calculated the return on investment by dividing net income with investments. Our projection shows the return on investment of the first year is 65.28%, and for the second year it's gonna be 86.55%, and for the last year it's gonna be 97.05%. And this is the financial part for our project. And now Han is gonna complete the rest. Thank you.